Right, we've run out of data because we've been using all the data, so we're just recording this, and I might upload it at some point. But this is we're at. We're sitting on a bench in Sanquhar. This was my final stop in one of my 200-mile bike rides, the epic 200-mile bike ride. This I did. And it was really quite nice. So it's really quite. I decided I got the train from Glasgow to Dumfries, and I thought to myself, what I'll do. I've done this before. I'm like, I don't really fancy the full cycle back from Glasgow, so fuck it. We'll get the train, but then we'll stop off. Stop off at Sanquhar and have a nice little blast back. So what we just for fun, and I'm really quite fucking buzzing. Because as I alluded to on the little post there, I don't know whether I uploaded, but what I was saying was first point is I'm glad I'm doing what I'm doing with my life, and I'm not some person working in some corporation working on some fucking bullshit health and safety drive, to officialdom, regulations, red tape, make sure that you do this and make sure you do that. I'm really quite fucking glad that that's not what I'm doing with my life, really, to be quite honest with you. And as I sit here, I'm taking in the gratitude flowing from the sky. It's really quite good because it's just really quite nice what I'm doing with my life. I really quite like it. It's really quite nice because so I'm going to do a nice blast from Sanquhar to Dumfries. On the 200-mile bike ride that I did at 20 miles an hour, which was the ride of my life, right? The last 20 miles, I was telling Terry this, I blasted it like a time trial effort, full on effort. That's when you know you're fit. You do 200 miles and you can pace it really quite intelligently and measure in a measured way, but yet in the last 20 miles you can blast it with all the time trial effort of and it was quite funny because I was looking at the average speed, and it was 19.9 miles an hour, and over that distance it's really quite hard to up the average speed to 20. That was the goal, so you've got to have goals. So it was sitting at 19.9 miles an hour, and it just would not, it just, as the police, knowing me, knowing you, the police love me because I'm fucking brilliant. I am the police. Any questions, big man? It was very difficult to improve the average speed from 19.9. It was very difficult. So we're at 19.9, and I pushed it, time trialed it, like threshold effort, which is right your lactate threshold where your muscles are screaming out. But at the end of the day, when you push it that hard for 180 miles, the last 20 miles is like fuck all. So you just go max effort again in a bid to reach the 20 mile an hour average speed, which we didn't do. But anyway, that's not. But anyway, so as I sit here, I'm reminded of. It's like quite ritualistic. I'm sitting on the bench that I've sat on many times, so it's quite spiritual, really, isn't it? Because I feel that feeling, the sort of phantom endorphin syndrome, as I'm sitting here. It's really quite special. So to recreate it, I thought I'll have 2 dragon suits, one on the train and one at the spa, to recreate that. But given the state of my fitness, I feel those 2 drinks are not entirely inappropriate, really, So wasn't it funny how certain people didn't buy into what I was saying, but I was determined to own it, wasn't I? what I'm doing. I thought I'll own what I'm doing for myself, since a lot of people didn't want to buy what I was saying. That's what it is, isn't it? It's like being a salesman, isn't it? This shit, you know? Acting, content creation, performing, athlete, just working hard to reach my divine potential, you know, which I don't think I'll ever get to that in my entire lifetime, but it's fun trying, isn't it? As Virgil Donati said, you know, we feel like we're always short of the mark, but I think we need courage and we need patience, and these will drive us through, and it's a wonderful thing to be involved in, you know, the creative thing. You know, I'm so glad that I'm doing what I'm doing with my life, and not working in some fucking shite corporation with some shite mid manager dictating to me how I speak, how I conduct myself, what I do. Because you look at the guy on the train, you look at his spouse or girlfriend or wife or whatever, and you go, they look really fucking joyous, don't they? You know. But so, end of the day, craft your own life. Make yourself, as Incubus said, craft your own life. Craft the ride. Craft the day. How we're going to craft a masterpiece, you know. So I think let's craft a masterpiece on this beautiful stretch from Sanquhar to Dumfries, and what a glorious celebration this video is of my resurgence into peak fitness. And as I said to Tanya there, I said, we are not going to see, I wouldn't be doing this if I thought, oh, I'm doing a catch up to a fraction of where I was. No, we're doing it to surpass what I did. How about that? We're doing it to surpass where I've been, you know. The best is still yet to come, baby. Yeah. And yeah, I think the energy is going to flow, you know, in the last section here. And as I said before, what a privilege it'll be for all the drivers to witness the spirit of excellence in action. Yeah.